All right, everyone. We are back on the air with the next episode of the Raiders Rambles. I am Jolt, chief host of the show, and joining me is none other than my co-host, Avira.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Good to see you again, as always.
All right.
Next on the show is No Dragons, Please.
Hey, good to be back again.
My
And of
pleasure.
course, virus free. Yay!
Oh yeah, I heard you actually gave us all a scare because of how just how close you were to getting it.
Yeah, turns out it's just allergies from Colorado state wildfires that have been the biggest for in
Shit.
22 years. So no big deal.
I don't know.
State's just on fire.
I think literally, I think a new record is broken every year.
Yeah,
So hey, at least you're alive. That's the important part.
true.
At least the Chinese haven't got to you yet, which is a good part.
Yeah. I want some Chinese takeout now, though.
Careful. All right. Next on the show, we have Earth's Power.
Thank you for having me again.
As always, my pleasure. And last of all, making his debut on the Raiders Rambles is Leo.
Hey guys, it's me, Leo. You know me. I do things, the green stuff.
A lot of stuff and a whole lot of stuff. Do tell us a little bit of an interesting fact, I guess, about what you do, your persona, all of that stuff, just to give us a bit of a proper introduction, I guess, in a way.
Absolutely. So, as the stone philosopher, what I do is I go and find a topic that I want to cover. I get really high, and then I write down everything that I think about while I'm contemplating that topic, and then I make a YouTube video where I give the rundown.
Wow. Well,
And that is at youtube.com/secondcontroller, because I made my YouTube account early enough that you were still able to have your username be your URL.
Ah, good old days, huh?
the devil's
Yeah,
lettuce
back before
does
Susan
not extend mine.
Wojcicki.
Which, yeah. Polish names are funny. I've never heard anybody say it like that, but you know what? You made it. You rocked it.
Thanks.
Yeah. So in that case, though, we'll put the link to your YouTube channel in the description box so you can check out Leo's content. And
Thank you.
yeah, by all means, enjoy. Guess you can enjoy the show, make a new friend, support our guys, all that good stuff. So, yeah, just a few little live comments to introduce. Black Spark. Yes, I'm sorry to hear from your uncle's departure. Sad to hear, but at least
Yeah.
he's in a better place.
Condolences, man.
I agree. Condolences.
But yeah, so let's start with a new change of pace. Let's start with a little bit of a little fun exercise for all of us.
Exercise.
Oh boy.
The hell is that?
Right?
Ironically enough, exercise is literally all I've been doing during quarantine. So
That's good. At least that's better than more, what more other furs do. So yeah. So what we have first and foremost is a survey written by our favorite fake news parlor, Dark Patch Press. Now, here's the brief. If you've ever had to explain the outside of what furries are, you might be a little weird, or as I prefer, I believe, eccentric. And there's a writer who gets the lovable part and he wants you to help learn more about furries. You can be part of the research. And we might just do just that.
Oh boy. So they created a little survey. It's like 10 questions, maybe.
Right.
So let's see where we stand here with those
Yeah.
answers.
Now, you might be a little bit, irked out at what's to come, or maybe a little bit of the bias, because it's claimed that the survey writer T. Krulos may have a bit of a current slant on things, because he's looking at things from 2015 to the current year under the Trump administration.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
Yep. So that's where it's at. All right.
Mm.
Politics
Let's go.
beware. All right, shall we get started? Let's see. Let's go. Furry Fandom 2020 survey. Question 1. What is your persona, name and type, and in one sentence, can you tell why you picked it?
Okay.
Um,
All right. Well, yeah. By all means, feel free to answer it. Like, let's see what you guys would put in if this was.
All right. Well, my name is Leo Aries, and I'm a lion. I chose a lion because lions have been my favorite animal since I watched the movie The Lion King, and they didn't stop being my favorite animal as I learned more about them. And the reason I went with the names Leo and Aries is because I kind of wanted to be a trash common filth, but at the same time I wanted a unique backstory. So I went with, since Leo is an astrological sign, I would make his last name another astrological sign.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Very nice.
Fun fact,
Alright.
his middle name is Taurus.
Interesting.
All of the zodiac signs in one finger. Are you sure you're not a fire type? No, that's the wrong zodiac. I got the wrong zodiac.
Wait, no. Leo, Taurus, Aries. He's fire, earth, fire.
Oh, close. Okay, good save.
Well, fire and earth is how you make a stoner.
Oh,
Plus water if you're the bong user.
That is very true.
All right.
Oh
So,
my goodness.
okay, good answer to the first question. Second question. Let's pick someone different to answer this one. How would you describe your persona's personality in one word? Avira?
Okay, so I actually did this quiz a little while ago. I said superior because I'm just the best doggo. Like, I'm just like, yeah, I'm just the best doggo. Like, that's it. Yeah, so one word would be like, yeah, superior.
Yeah, only the best for the show. Only the best for the group.
Only the best, absolutely.
All right. Next one is I think I'd like to do a little bit of research for this one. What city do you live in? What would be your guess as to the number of furries in the area? I'll just say, down here, at least in Australia, just to give you guys a little bit of a perspective, it's more of like an insular community. There's like, let's say about there's at least 100 or so that maybe 60 that I see in a regular meet. So yeah, it's its own little small town vibes. That's what's up.
Okay.
Yeah.
For
More
that
communities,
question,
yeah.
I actually answered like between 8 and 1,000. Well, I mean, like 800 and 1,000 people. Probably in the New York area. I'm just guessing. But in Australia, like where you live, it's only 100? Wow.
Yeah, depends. But my one, like, we just have this small, insular small town community feel, is what it is.
Okay. Like I was
There's
thinking
definitely
along the
more out
lines
there.
of-
Those that are not active at the meets and all that, but
Yeah,
But that's just
you have
a
like what,
sign
like
of-
5 conventions, like 4 along the East Coast.
Yeah.
Interesting.
yeah, and we haven't even broken the 4 digits yet for our largest conventions.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
But yeah, it's not. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right. So this next one, Earth Power, you ready to answer the next question?
Yeah.
All right. This one is: how do you identify your race,
What is-
sexuality, and
could you read it?
relationship status?
Single. And
How do
repeat
you
the question
identify
again?
your race,
It's hard to-
sexuality, and relationship status?
My race, male, single, and wait, I think I'm missing a part. Right?
I don't know. I thought you would have put in your species as your race. Come on, get on their level.
Don't you mean
Oh,
yeah,
well,
like
cat.
freaking.
Well,
Let's
cat would
say
be
like
race.
lion if you were Leo.
Cat, yeah.
Yeah.
don't you mean
Yeah, for
playable
me it'd be
folk?
Cat.
Yeah.
For me, it'd be
Playable
cat,
folk is
then.
the one.
Oh yeah.
God, Dungeons and Dragons. What have you done? Too bad though. I wish you could play as your persona, but
single
hey,
and male, yeah.
story for another time. Next one, number 5. Do you feel that the general public has misconceptions about what furry fandom is and what is the main one?
Oh,
Free
I
answer.
guess I'm the one who hasn't answered, right?
Yeah.
Answer
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
100% yes. Definitely.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess the main one I hear for sure is it's just a bunch of people who want to get laid in animal suits. Like literally, that's what I hear the most.
Wait, that's
Oh
not
my
what furries
God,
are?
dude.
I gotta leave the fandom now.
That's exactly what I answered too. Like when I took the survey, I said the biggest misconception is it's a fetish. So I don't know if they read it or whatever, but that's what I said. Yeah, you're on point. That's
Wow.
totally it.
All right, here's where. Okay, so I had to skim through the survey and be warned. This might be the bit where things start to turn downhill, very badly. Are you ready?
Oh no, and it's my turn to answer.
No, it's not. It doesn't have to be your turn. Like whoever wants to take the plate can go for it. You don't have to answer this
Oh.
one, but let's see what's next. Who are you voting for in the 2020 U.S. presidential election? If you're not, please say why.
Really?
Ineligible.
Really?
I'm
Oh my god, why really? Really?
I'm voting for Donald Trump because it's the choice between Donald Trump and a ham sandwich right now.
Yep, me too.
I agree,
MAGA,
yeah. I agree.
2020. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I think that's what
Next
I
one.
even
Do you
answered on this.
support Black Lives Matter?
No.
Oh boy.
That
I'll say no,
depends.
I'm
Do you
sorry.
mean literally Black Lives Matter, or do you mean the organization Black Lives Matter? Because I have different answers depending.
I don't know. That's
Yeah.
just it at face value.
Oh
I'm just
shit!
I support the
Somebody-
concept, not the organization.
I agree.
What he said.
Hell,
Exactly.
Yeah.
all lives matter. Honestly, like they really do. But Black Lives Matter, like that organization, they're Marxists, man. Like it's crazy. Nah, I don't.
Yeah, you
support
can
that.
find that on the Black Lives Matter website. I don't know why people act like all it is people saying Black Lives Matter. Like they have a website where you can give the rundown on what these people believe, and almost none of it has anything to do with Black lives at all.
Exactly, dude. They're
Mhm.
terrorists. It's
All
crazy.
right. Next question. Have you participated in Black Lives Matter protests or other actions?
Hell no, hell no, hell no.
Or other actions? Yes. Plenty of
Wait.
actions.
Wait,
28 years worth of actions.
define other actions in this case, though.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think we could
Very broad.
write suppression taking Black Lives Matter out of town. That could be another action.
No, sorry. Can't be doing that.
Nah, I don't think they'll accept that as a legitimate answer, would they?
Mm,
well.
Sitting
probably not.
on my ass for 3 hours playing Star Fox 64 is not an action for this concept, is it?
No,
Good
no.
point.
Nah,
Probably
I don't
not.
know, unless Fanta's life matters. Well,
Fox lives matter.
Slippy lives don't,
Lilation lives matter.
Slippy lives don't matter.
The speed run for kill Slippy %.
yeah.
Oh, that
All right.
matters. Yeah, of course.
All right, this one's going to get even worse here. Next question. Have you... Okay, no, actually, don't know. Have you been to fur conventions? Which one has been your favorite? That should have been up earlier in the survey, God damn it.
Shouldn't that have
No,
been number
okay.
one?
I don't
Number
know.
Maybe
Okay,
number
but you
two?
know-
That should
Like,
have been-
why are they bringing this political nonsense
After politics,
into the
this thing-
conversation?
This is out of sync, this survey.
Okay, but
It
remember
is.
what I said last week is we all have to push our political motives no matter what. Even if we don't believe in the political motives, we got to push them.
What does Black Lives
All right, my
Matter
political motive is
have to
legalize
do-
marijuana
That's it.
on the federal level.
have to do with conventions? Like, what?
Nothing.
All right, so what's
Yeah.
what's your favorite convention that you guys have ever been to?
I've never been to
I've
one.
never been to a convention.
Neither have I. So.
I haven't been. I mean, I've been to a convention, just not a fur convention.
That's all right. I think.
But
at
I
this
mean,
point,
but there definitely were people in fursuits at that convention, so I guess that semi counts.
yeah, it's fine.
I don't even own a
Not
fursuit.
really.
I don't know if I would consider
I mean, like
that.
they were there, but it's not really like a furry thing.
Yeah, it wasn't really a furry convention. It was just pop culture con. So
Right.
All right.
I don't know. Well, I've been to a crap ton of conventions.
Just name
and-
which one's your favorite? Apocalypse?
For Apocalypse.
And for New England? Anthrocon?
For Apocalypse.
Good choice.
Absolutely for Apocalypse. Yeah.
Me?
That
I've been
the
to.
best.
I've had my fair share of conventions. You can probably tell which one my favorite is.
Ooh. I don't know actually.
Furry Down Under.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was thinking that or like
Naturally.
one of the fur mates, like
Of-
Iron Fest, like that.
yeah,
that
of
looked really
course.
cool.
All right,
Yeah.
next one. Are you familiar with the quote-unquote alt-furries who identify as quote-unquote alt-right brackets or Nazi furs? Have you encountered them at cons or online?
Oh my gosh.
There it is.
Oh, I'm
There it is,
More.
guys.
More
There it is,
political.
Oh.
You know,
Excuse
we
me,
skip
I
this
happen
one?
to- yeah. It's like I want to
Are you
say
I think that one's
I am the
obvious.
big boss
Alt-furries?
of the contingent. I almost, but I digress.
Armbands, what are those?
Oh my
I don't know.
goodness.
Do they have this resemblance? Squints harder.
I wonder if they expected us to cover this when they made this survey.
I
They're
don't
like,
know.
oh, those furry raiders are gonna see this and they're gonna be like, oh, we'll be like, we got them.
Yep.
It's a
Well, Altfurries, Nazis, ree.
I do not identify
you
as an
expect
alt
from
furry,
Democrats?
by the way. I do
No,
not identify
neither.
as alt right. I'm
neither.
classical liberal,
No,
and I'm
it's
just a
bullshit,
furry.
man. It really is. You know,
Alright.
when I took the survey, you know what my answer was to this? I said Nazi furs don't exist. So I hope whoever reads this is like, well,
I'm sure there's
I'm-
some Nazi fur out there in the world
Uh,
sitting in his basement thinking, damn, I wish I had some friends.
I mean, maybe if they
Maybe.
exist, I don't think
But I
they-
don't know. That's a far stretch, though. I don't know. That seems like, yeah.
it's a first stretch, but but whoever made this quiz, like, they actually believe that's a thing. So,
Again, yeah,
What
he's
is,
counting on this to, you know,
what's-
in the era of Trump, you must be super political. But yeah.
All the way
Alright.
political.
So,
what's
Next question.
what's your answer to that?
what's the answer? What's my answer to this one? Yeah, I guess. I just want to skirt around it for the time being.
Yeah.
All right, next one.
Skirt.
I don't know. Which of these is the right, in your opinion, is the right response to quote unquote alt furries?
Oh my gosh.
Ignore them and they can be debated if needed. They should be welcomed. I am an alt furry. They should be confronted and banned from conventions. I don't care. None of these answers.
I really
Oh my
like that. I
God.
don't care.
I really like that one too.
I just can't help but laugh at the one that admits to it. Oh my gosh. I can see
No one's going to answer that one. That's going to be the button that was left unclicked.
That's why it's funny.
I mean,
R.
No, that's why it's
Unless
funny.
if you're a meme lord
That
like
was-
me,
Oh.
you pretty much hit that one when you
What?
see it.
Just to piss him off.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. Don't click the thing or you're a federal agent. I'm an alt furry button.
I clicked
And-
I'm an alt furry. Like, I don't even know what that even means, but I
But
just did.
it sounds, it sounds like a semi-subgenre or something.
It sounds like a command.
I
You
did so
hit
because I
alt
don't really
furry
care.
on your keyboard and your wallpaper changes.
you type in the command alt furry and you get all the uwus and owos you ever wanted.
All the
My goodness,
uwus.
yes, you're right.
All the owos.
Ooh.
Uwu?
And all the awoos. Oh, wait. No. Fines for that. That's still illegal.
But if you do alt furry control, you get Avira just shouting bonkers for 10 minutes.
Honestly, I need
To
an
the
overlay
tune
of
of
bonkers.
Badger's mushrooms.
You know what? I need an overlay and a thing of bonkers, 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 just for the sake of it.
You like a soundboard of just bonkers and
Eh,
or woo or whatever.
I'll figure something out.
Well, wow. Holy bonkers. What?
All right,
write
next.
that
in the
down.
I
goodness
think let's
even
go to
is
next
the
one.
survey? Like, come on.
Yeah.
What? Like.
All right, next
what did-
question.
Oh my god. There's
know.
more.
Does furry fandom have power to change the world? Why or why not?
Of course we can change the world. Remember, fursuits are personal protective equipment.
Yes, we will basically conquer the kung flu with our, with our fursuits. We will.
I don't know. I actually took this question a little bit more seriously, and my answer was that yes, we can change the world because we donate to animal rescue charities. So I think that's a really good thing that furries do.
I feel like
no.
this
Here's the
goes
thing.
down to a philosophical question though. Like,
Or-
doesn't anyone technically have the power to change the world?
I mean, yeah, but like the furry fandom itself, like they donate to a lot of charities, and some of them
Um,
actually help
Mm.
animals, survive, and I think that's a really great thing.
I mean, on a small scale, it does. It does that.
Well,
But
a
you know
little
what?
bit.
But on a very larger scale, you know what? What if we actually could become furries and you found the mystery behind Area 51?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Uh, good question. All right, next one. Would you be willing to be interviewed further? If so, listen, email, or link to the social media here. Nah. Yeah, and if you're willing to unblock at Jolt Squirrel on Twitter, I'd be down to talk. Otherwise, yeah.
I
We will conquer the kung fu.
I missed
with
the
our
question because I was in the bathroom. What was the last question?
The 13th was would you be willing to interview further, but that's really up to you. Number 14. Do you have photo / art of your persona that we could potentially use with the survey results? If so, please attach it. Thank you for your time.
Oh gosh, I'm not doing that. Screw that. So they could slander me or something? Oh no.
No, so they basically can find you in the crowd and beat you up for not
Yeah.
supporting BLM.
Well,
Yep.
I don't have a fursuit, so F that.
What did they say? They also said for certain, so.
You guys aren't finding me.
Actually,
Even
yeah.
if you did find me, I'm sure there's plenty of other hippie stoners that look like Tommy Chong.
Maybe.
Wait, you mean that's just not the default look for hippie stoner? I thought you had to pay for DLC prices to unlock more options for hippie stoner.
Yeah, you have to pay for like costumes, like the new age retro hippie from Earthbound,
Yeah.
or Crush the Turtle from Finding Nemo. Oh wait, shit, that is Tommy Chong.
All right.
Oh my god, the turtle from Finding Nemo.
That's a great title, by the way.
So,
Yeah,
I hope you guys
man.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry to break the ice though, but yeah, I hope you guys had fun with that weird little survey and everything else. I hope you guys, if you're willing to if it interests you to take it, go to talkpatchpress.press if you're willing to take it. If not, yeah, it's okay. But yeah, here's some little funny thingos comments. Shitbeam Dank Post says, you need to install weapons and armor into your suits and have furry battle suits.
We're not LARPers.
We're not Gundams.
Are we though? I don't know.
I mean, we have
maybe.
Gundams now, so
Yeah, they're called Zoids.
we have a single Gundam that exists in the world.
Oh yeah, the one that was built in Japan. The dude that invented it was showing it off, and he had it flip everyone off.
Yep.
I saw that.
I didn't see it.
Awesome.
That sounds awesome, though.
All right. Other than that, though, so we'll start on with the main event now. So the first story we have on our timeline is the sound of all our childhoods being ruined.
Again?
Well,
boy.
again and again and again in this timeline because of very, very bad decisions being made by the producers.
I'm starting to think that Tim Pool was right about that whole meteor hit Earth in 2016 theory.
I was thinking that too. Yeah,
I think we got a meteor, but it's not the meteor you thought it was. All
right, guys. So this is from the Gateway Pundit. Arthur, propaganda episode, teaches children it's not enough to not be racist. They must actively fight racism.
Oh boy.
So here we go.
How long ago? How long ago was it that Morgan Freeman was on that interview and the dude was like, "What do we do to end racism?" And he was like, "Stop talking about it." We're still fucking talking about it.
Yeah, I love that
Apparently,
interview.
children's shows, mind you, Arthur has been around for about 25 years, probably.
I mean, I watched Arthur when I was like a wee kiddo.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So did
Me
I.
too.
So did I. Yeah. So did I. Yep.
And nowadays, this recent episode that they just released is a Zoom call between Arthur and his buddy Baxter. By the way, Arthur is an aardvark and his friend is a rabbit. And they're talking to their teacher, who seems to be
They're like lady Mrs.
also an
Miss
aardvark.
McCready. We discuss a video of a quote-unquote racist incident in this short episode.
Now, here's the thing about racism in this show. They're all animals. Like there are no white people. There are no black people.
Yep.
There are no nothing like that. They're all animals. And yet they're pushing this stuff on, 7-year-old kids. Like why? Why?
It's not enough to not be racist. If everyone was not racist, then there wouldn't be racism.
Pretty much.
My goodness, Arthur, like, they pulled a stunt like this, a year ago, back when they had Mr. Ratburn become gay and have the whole gay marriage thing.
How do you know he wasn't already gay?
Well, I guess they retconned it. Who knows? That's what they
Retconned it.
Yep. Oh, retcon.
Ha ha ha.
That's a good idea. That one was a good one.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah.
That's a good
That
one.
was the entire reason I joined the furry fandom, is for the stupid puns.
Damn, bro.
I know,
On
right?
point. Absolutely. But yeah, so like they did that at first, and I was like, oh, okay, well, 8-year-old kids don't really need to know about that crap. Like, it's not really all about it. But now,
Dude.
they've gone full on woke, and they're talking about like modern day political issues. Yikes, man! Arthur.
Kids shouldn't be bogged down with this shit. I have a 9-year-old. I would never expect him to take on the woes of the world like this. I'm hoping to God that somewhere in his school he hasn't already been told about racism or sexism or bigotry or shit, because he's too busy playing with wooden blocks and Legos.
Well,
As
to worry about that shit.
I mean,
Yeah.
with the political nature of our schools, though, he probably has. He just hasn't told you.
Probably. I mean,
It's
what's
not
my
even
son
school
gonna
anymore. Apparently
give a
it's
shit
Arthur.
about race? My mom is Asian, and I'm white. I'm sure he's seen people of other races. I don't think that he cares. I think that he knows that just people are people, and that's the way it should be. You shouldn't have to
Exactly.
talk
Like,
down to
kids
kids
don't care.
about fucking race.
Kids don't really, have this awareness of it, but still.
My son's best friend is Mexican, and he never even knew that the dude was Mexican until his dad and I were talking, and I just mentioned it casually.
Right. So I don't know if you guys saw the video of this particular Arthur episode.
I found it too
It
jarring.
is so cringe. My goodness.
I read the summary and I just basically, because I knew it was going to be super jarring to watch.
I mean, it really is. Like, it's bonkers, man. Absolutely. It's nuts. I can't even.
Oh, and I still can't get around the what's it called? What they're trying to do. How do you ascribe human races to anthropomorphics?
I really have
which
no idea.
characters in Arthur are the black people? I must know.
Yeah,
Oh,
let us know in the
this
comments
question.
below.
Like, is Baxter white because his fur is white?
Is Francine,
I-
is Francine thingo because she's of a darker color?
Arthur's not Francine. Isn't she a monkey? Is that racist?
I thought Francine was a bear, but
I thought Francine was also an aardvark.
No,
that's what I thought, yeah.
she's a monkey.
Are they racist against Pal because he's feral?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
This is the same thing I hated that Nickelodeon started doing, though, was like getting woke and putting like freaking messages on their shows, or like in between their shows, about like, don't be racist. I'm like, this is for kids. Like, let the kids be kids for a bit. They don't have to deal with adult problems that exist in the world.
Yeah,
On
Exactly.
the good side, I'll show you that the video has been ratioed down 1,700 likes versus 6,200 dislikes.
Oh, it's unavailable.
And the comments are turned off.
What happened?
Comments are turned off for
Wow.
all YouTube Kids videos, though.
No.
so that's not-
PBS is not available down here in Australia, so I could
Oh, so
watch
the
this
video
with a
might still be
VPN.
up here.
It's not
Yeah, I
available
could
in
watch this with a
Australia.
VPN, but I'm like, do I really want to? No. I just disliked it anyway.
Yeah.
I have so many problems with this. It's like the brainwashing of the kids. It's like trying to teach them to say something. I don't know. It's kind of like it's messed up. It's not
Well,
not just happening with Arthur either. Like I don't know if you guys watch like Nickelodeon or or like stuff like SpongeBob lately. Like on commercials, they show like stuff about Black Lives Matters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, they've
I'm
been doing that
amazed.
as
Like,
well.
you would think Arthur would have done, those guys like PBS would have done that whole friggin' 8-minute George Floyd stunt, which Nickelodeon totally did. But God, what
Yeah.
is wrong with
I
you
just don't
people?
understand how people don't understand the Adam and Eve concept. Don't touch that tree is the first tree you go to. Don't be racist. That's going to create racism.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
No,
It's
the
the
whole
child in
idea
the
of, like,
toy box. The child in the toy box. You tell them you can play with anything but this set of blocks over here. That's the first toy they're going to go after because they want to know why you said not to play with it.
Yeah, well,
Yep.
that's the whole idea of, like, injecting politics into children's cartoons of all things. Like,
Yeah, I don't
But
like it.
surely
what
by
9-year-old
now,
is gonna
after
care about that? Like, it's not. Come on, like, they just want to watch a cartoon, but they're injecting these ideas into their minds. It's sick, man. It really is.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a hot take. You know why this is like being allowed though? It's because it fits this whole like huge let's divide the country kind of mentality thing that has been going on in media since pre-Obama era.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's gotten worse, and it's really like the media is to blame, and people like the writers of Arthur, like, they're part of the problem. Like,
Yep.
they are.
also
I mean, at
Arthur
a
is
point,
produced in Canada, which is land of the woke.
at a
Oh,
point you should literally just realize like, this is a kids show. We probably don't want to
Mhm.
have them
You know,
be exposed to this yet.
Self-awareness.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Self-awareness.
it's not a strong suit, is it? Self-awareness for these people. You're right.
Ironically, if you were to preach family values or anything like that, you would just get shut off.
Right.
Well, I was thinking exactly right. So I was thinking about the earlier episode of Arthur. Remember, like, last year when they had the whole gay marriage thing, and I was thinking, okay, so you have like I don't know, a 6-year-old kid, right? Like, watching this show, and they see a gay marriage, Mr. Ratburn and all that, and then he asks his mommy and daddy about this. Like, is that really a conversation you're supposed to have with someone that young? Like, to get them all confused?
I
Probably not.
feel like anything sexuality based should be put off until like age 10 to 12.
At least, right? Like, I mean,
Yeah.
but like, it's not supposed to be pushed like this. Like, this whole weird agenda. Like, why are they doing that?
Yeah. And it was very recently in human history that we even got gay marriage legalized in the first place because being gay was controversial up to that point
It
because
still is.
it was
in many
against
parts of the
family
world.
values.
Right. Well, it still is
It's
in many
against moral
parts.
tradition.
Yeah. Well, in America, at least we do have that.
I mean, I
And like, that's all well and good.
understand
Like,
tolerance and accepting other people's, live and let live and shit, but you don't need to indoctrinate our children into that
Yeah.
world yet. They're too busy dealing with being a kid and trying to figure out how the world works right now.
exactly. Like,
Let them
that's how it should
grow
be.
Exactly,
organic. Let them grow organically, explore their own creativity and so forth. Not, that's right.
I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
a lot of these issues should be put off until they're teenagers, when
Agreed.
they actually
Yeah.
start to somewhat understand how the world works.
Yeah.
Yeah, once they start
Alright,
going through
so-
those bodily changes, you finally explain to them why they're going through these bodily changes. That's when you open the door to that conversation, not little Timmy, 6-year-old, and his 3-year-old brother sitting in front of the TV on Saturday morning eating their cereal.
Yeah, and watching like Arthur talk about Black Lives Matter. Like, what the hell is
Yeah.
God. All right,
Yeah, it's
so
crazy.
nuts?
we've got some interesting. We got some live comments here and there. Just a little bit of a correction that I said. I can't remember off the top of my head like Francine was. Toonie says, yeah, they're both monkeys. Had to check that. That's confirmed.
No,
And
Francine is a monkey. Yeah.
That's confirmed. A couple other little interesting as well. Zinfrin Baramtor story I read a few days ago where a teacher was on a rant because he was pissed that he can't influence students anymore in his class because of all of this kung flu.
Yes, I
wow.
saw that.
Oh, yeah, I
He
saw
actually made
that.
a post
Mhm.
about
I didn't
that
see
on
that.
YouTube. He said
Wow.
he was concerned about conservative parents who might see what their kids are watching on his live stream, and he was concerned about them not liking his brainwashing techniques.
So yeah.
Yikes.
So I guess Corona-chan, thanks for you might be a blessing and a curse, but what it
Good
is.
Good for those
I-
parents.
Maybe.
I literally don't understand why conservative hate is so high when half the time most of us are just like, we're only conservative because we like our own money. That's it.
Yeah, we like.
I don't even consider myself conservative. I've been pushed into the conservative window by the Overton window shifting so far to the left. I'm like,
Sure.
dude, what the hell? I was
the
all
left
about
has
free
gone.
speech and marijuana legalization. How am I conservative?
I
I
am
know,
legit.
right?
I'm legit a conservative who's like, yeah, free speech, marijuana legalization. Let's do it.
I mean, me
And-
too. Dude, the left has gone bonkers. Absolutely crazy.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
And
Alright.
if you try and say anything like, oh well, let's talk about family values, they're like, no. We got to talk about political issues right now. It's like, why?
Yeah, dismantle the family. It doesn't matter.
All right. So I think this thing is very much it's gone through its course. It's what it is though. So yeah. If it's whatever it is, if it's as things go, you might just be, it might be prudent to keep your children away from Arthur. Yeah, and yeah, so let's move on to the big main
I don't.
chunk. Of
I mean,
course.
I have
I
I
don't
have a
watch TV anyway.
Yeah,
I have a coworker friend. Like I'm conservative. He's liberal, and he says the pendulum always swings back and forth. And if
Yeah.
it goes to one extreme, it'll swing back to the other extreme.
I
So-
completely. That's what we're seeing in the world.
Yeah.
Never Democrat, man. Nah.
So let's go. Let's go on to the main meat of the course and the namesake of our episode. Is what the fudge did Epic Games do this time? They just basically decided to take the fight against Apple and Google just to save a cent.
Good for them.
Okay. Another hot take. Fortnite is the worst thing to ever happen to Epic.
Really.
And I'm
Yeah.
only saying that because like it made them a ton of money, but then they stopped all their other projects that actually were interesting.
They got to milk the cow, man. They're doing.
Yeah, I never got into Fortnite. Everyone was blown up about how Fortnite is so amazing, and I don't care for first-person shooters, and I don't care for Minecraft, so I didn't see why a game where you first-person shoot and craft was going to be any fun to me. I still don't.
Fortnite's more of a third person whatsoever. Minecraft,
Yeah.
but still.
Let's see exactly why Epic is suing Google after this.
And it
Yeah,
even
do that.
and like taking the fight against Apple was such
Yikes,
right. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Let's hear it, guys.
I agree with them doing this.
I mean, just to start things off, they got themselves removed from the Apple, from the Apple App Store because they didn't want to pay the payment processor thingy, and they didn't want to use the 30%,
Yep.
the distribution fee. So here's another.
I read
angle
that it was like they were trying to give out their V-Bucks through themselves instead of through Google
Apple.
and Apple, and that was what pissed off Google and Apple, and they had removed their stuff,
Yeah.
which is stupid. I don't like paying an extra $1.99 every time I subscribe to someone on Twitch just because I'm using mobile. I
Right.
sympathize with the people who use Epic, and I don't even like Fortnite.
I mean, we can all agree it's like a scummy business practice done by both Google and Apple. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
I
just
thought that
that,
was the
but-
meat and potatoes of the article was about how Google and Apple are being monopolistic, and Epic is taking the fight to them because of they want fair business practices. Which
Yeah.
I never thought I'd side with Epic
the
Games
fact
on
that they- like,
anything,
they would-
I
but
don't.
this is
I'm not sure
important.
if it's siding with Epic Games is the best thing to do. We'll see why, but
Not just that, I've read that they don't like treat like other companies and games like this either. Like, so they kind of being picky here. I think, like the nitpicking. I think.
oh, they're being super picky. I hate Fortnite because it killed Paragon.
What's
Oh,
Paragon?
that's-
that's the thing. It's like a Imagine if it was like if Dota was in like third person playable thingy, that would be it. It's
I think
a
Paragon
hero
would
battle
dive in
arena.
I was gonna say just picture a futuristic Smite. That's probably an easier comparison. But it had
Yeah.
like this very like in-depth card system and stuff like that, and it was cool. And yeah,
Mhm.
Fortnite started to take off, and Epic's like, well, we're just gonna pull the plug on Paragon.
Yeah,
throw all our
that was a
chips into
mistake.
this thing that everyone's playing right now.
I
Hmm
know that Paragon's supposed to be coming back anyway. Not by Epic Games, by someone else though.
No, it's not by Epic Games. It's by. I mean, okay. So here's the thing about projects that start up is they take an eternity because they don't want to actually put the resources in.
That's true.
All right. So first things first, we got a little live comment here. Festogosh Cyanux says, "I only like Fortnite for Dire, Hybrid, and that Fox. That's it. You are typical furry trash if you like that, that werewolf and that fox character."
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I'll play Fortnite with a couple friends, but like we play like maybe once a month, and then that's it. And
Actually,
then we're like,
here's
we hate this.
yeah. Here's the thing, though. We got some
Yeah, I don't
other
like it
advice,
either.
like as alternatives instead. Safe says, play Fall Guys instead. I know you might have heard this game on the spotlight because it's new and trending, but
I
you know what?
have, yes. I saw that.
It looks so good.
definitely trending right now, for sure.
It
Fall
does
Guys.
look fun. I saw it on Alpha Rad's channel, and
It's
he's been uploading videos of it basically daily.
Are you just a regular Alpha Rad or are you a plussy?
I don't watch the Plus now.
Oh,
I don't know.
okay.
They're like little beans that like run around and do all this, pastel.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's cool. It looks
backgrounds.
fun as heck.
Yeah,
It's
it
like
really does.
Wipeout mixed with Mario Party mixed with Battle Royale, and it looks awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Its popularity also can be attributed to the fact that it's on PlayStation Plus right now. So a whole bunch of people are getting on it that probably wouldn't have seen it otherwise.
If
Better
it'll
than
get extra
Fortnite.
popular if it landed on games with Xbox Gold or
It'll probably be
Xbox
next
Pass.
month's games with gold, I bet.
yeah, probably.
Thing is,
That
though,
ten-
like Fortnite is still pretty darn popular. So I'm wondering what in the bunkers, like, why would they do this? Like,
Again, they're doing this whole thing
get
to
rid of
circumvent
Fortnite?
Apple's,
Like, really?
to circumvent against Apple's,
Great,
processing
I would
fees.
say.
And
Like, here's the
they
thing.
messed up.
Here's the
They
thing.
really did.
Yeah,
This is
so-
why I said, before you side with Epic Games, hold your horses. You might see that, 30% cut that, that putting it to get into someone's service is an industry standard. How much do you think it's going to cost you, to be allowed to host a game on Steam, for example, or on GOG,
It does
Oh.
or
cost
on,
a lot, like all the servers. Like, I get that, but it's still profitable. Like, it's gotta be.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean-
Fortnite's highly profitable. All the 12-year-olds ask their dads for V-Bucks all the time.
Oh yeah.
and it's Fortnite.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
I never even put Fortnite on my Switch. My son's been begging me since we stopped living together with his mom and his stepdad to put Fortnite on my Switch. I'm like, absolutely fucking not, dude. I love you very much, but not enough to put Fortnite on my Switch.
I mean, yeah.
I've never played Fortnite, honestly, but like I know
Good.
a bunch of my friends do, and it's really damn popular.
So,
I'll
yeah,
play that.
Avi, right. Just to get back to answering your question,
Yeah.
here's this blurb. Avoiding Google Play distribution means Epic gets to keep all their in-app purchase revenue rather than paying 30% of the cut to Google. Most developers just deal with that because having the title in the Play Store makes it easier to reach large audiences. Epic probably thinks that having the most popular game in the world gives it enough reach to go its own way.
I don't
Is
know
that
if-
true?
I don't
Is
know
it
if I
really
can
the
do
most popular game in the world?
Yes and no.
I
Yes
might wanna
and
fact check that.
no.
Oh,
Like,
Oh, League of Legends
if
was
that's
far more
true-
popular. That's what I was thinking.
It's
I don't know, man.
so it depends on any given month, right?
Right.
Basically, League of Legends and Fortnite go back and forth all the time, and then when there's a new Call of Duty release for that month, Call of Duty is the most popular game. It just depends on the month.
Again, but
Yeah,
but
yeah.
to get back to the thing as well,
Kind of
like
big, yeah.
you have to weigh up, reach, access, audience, and so forth. If you run a mobile game, your option is pretty much, put it on Apple's App Store and the Google Play Store.
That's what
And,
I'm saying.
Google-
Like, it's one of the biggest in the freaking world, man. Like, exactly.
The problem I have with Apple
Why
is
would
they don't allow any competitors like markets on their OS or
That's
whatever.
the thing.
That's
And
the
you would
issue I
think
have.
that some people, people are basically, there's a lot of support in this. Like, Spotify is saying, "Woo, go Fortnite, take the fight against Apple," and all that. But
And even
Yeah.
even
Meanwhile, Spotify undercuts creators, but
yeah, they
that's
do.
something
Yeah,
else.
yeah,
Oh yeah, Spotify.
you did.
That's why I only use the free version of Spotify.
Yep. So do I.
I pay for
Rightfully
it just
so.
because I pay for it just because I hate ads, and I know that my money barely goes to creators. But I'm like, you know what? If I really liked what I get here on it, I'll just go buy an album from them.
yeah,
I was thinking the same thing about
Where do you
YouTube.
buy physical CDs anymore?
I
mean, you can buy digital albums.
I
so
actually buy
it's-
physical CDs to some degree. Here in Australia, we have an electronics store that has like a big music collection. So
Best Buy still has a huge music collection, actually, surprisingly.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
so.
neat. I should go to Best Buy.
And then I guess like in Denver, I actually have a CD store. Oh, and Boulder. If I drive to Boulder, there's like a record and CD store.
Yeah, and I think even
yeah, you might
Barnes and
also
Nobles
see-
has a CD section as well. I believe Barnes and Nobles and stuff like that. Yeah.
one sec. Tony also suggests maybe try GameStop and Walmart if you're in that part of the world.
I'm not really sure
yeah.
about
Okay.
I'm not really sure about GameStop, but Walmart
Is it-
definitely for sure has
Yeah.
CDs all the time.
Yeah.
GameStop might have like the special edition OST for the latest Zelda game if you're lucky.
Yeah, like Walmart's not gonna have like the what you're looking for. Probably they're just gonna have like the
Or if you're literally after something
Whatever.
exotic, why not try the thrift shop or the antiques? Or,
Oh, that's a
True.
good
Right.
idea.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
Might find something that I've never listened to before there.
Yeah, they usually have records at those places. Yeah.
I'm all about that.
Yeah, right on.
Oh, there's a store called Second and Charles here, as well that you could find a whole bunch of CDs.
Oh, cool.
But yeah. So what do you think though? Do are you sitting on the middle of the fence? Do you not care about Do you want to let Apple and Epic literally slug it out? Because after all, Epic decided to take a jab by releasing this 1984 video like that Apple once did ages ago, and then Fortnite put its own spin on it.
Wow.
Fortnite, they're just trolling at this point. It's amazing. Let's play it.
It's funny because I remember watching this. I actually saw this when I booted up. What was it? Fortnite yesterday when I was playing with my nephew.
For those watching that don't know, this is a reference to 1984. The INSOC, like the propaganda that they would tell the people, and everyone would cheer for it. And this is Fortnite, basically just giving a massive FU.
Yeah, medicine. Yeah.
It's incredible.
I mean, I don't know. It's two companies that I hate both of them. It's three companies that I hate all three of them, really. And
Okay.
if they want to go at it, I just want to see what comes of it all.
Yeah. Basically, the only thing that might actually this might be good for YouTube if YouTube just starts banning Fortnite creators or like prevents Fortnite from being made as content. They wouldn't, but that would be hilarious. Honestly, if that was like
How much
response.
ad revenue they would lose.
That would be such a mistake. That'd be such a big, massive mistake.
Okay, but I mean, you and I as YouTubers know that Susan makes mistakes all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like Fortnite though, like if they were to ban creators, like or just doing their content and like just doing their thing, yeah.
How
They would
quickly
lose a
would Twitch
lot.
go down the toilet if they banned Ninja?
Oh,
Very fast,
Well,
actually.
that too.
I don't think he uses
like-
Twitch anymore, does he?
He is back on
He
Twitch now.
Yeah, he came back because
Or he came back.
Yeah, he's back. He's doing this.
And then all of the Fortniters go over to BitChute, and BitChute skyrockets overnight.
Well, D Live would be the next best thing, If Ninja goes, if all the popular streamers go onto D Live, then that's gonna skyrocket.
Yeah, I think so.
So, yeah. But yeah, BitChute. Yeah, I'm just bummed. Freaking Twitter can't handle the hate against BitChute. So neither can YouTube.
I don't think that YouTube is going to actually.
Yeah. But look, in
don't
due
think so.
time,
I don't think so
I'm
either.
planning to set up. As I said, in every blurb, we're gonna set up in BitChute at some point, very within the next some time of frame. But
Oh yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
we will.
Yeah.
Got to expand that reach, and we'll find other platforms to stream on. But yeah, other than that though, I say just let the be games, and yeah. So I guess that leaves us with one last dessert item on the plate. Avira, since you mentioned this, why don't you give us a little bit of a rundown? Because this one is NASA to re-examine nicknames for cosmic objects.
All right. I shall give y'all the rundown.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the wokeness has spread beyond planet Earth.
Ooh.
It has gone into the stars. And so NASA is now determining what should and shouldn't be the names of cosmic bodies
Oh
in
boy.
the universe. Yep. So now they're renaming things to oppose the not oppose,
Radio,
appease,
like read
the
this,
political correctness crowd.
radio, like read this first
Lovely.
sentence from NASA's official blog. NASA's
Oh, boy.
official blog. As the scientific community works to identify and address systemic discrimination and inequality in all aspects of the field, it has become clear that certain cosmic nicknames are not only insensitive, but can be actively harmful. NASA is examining its use of unofficial terminology for cosmic objects as part of its commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Unofficial terminology. Now that's a very scary term.
So does this mean we can't call something a white dwarf anymore?
Oh boy.
That's called.
Is that
dwarf
basically
of
that
color.
racism and heightism at the same merge into one?
White dwarf? Probably.
Probably.
I
We
thought
can't-
that was
we
what they
can't-
called Peter Dinklage on the set of Game of Thrones.
Man, I don't know what's
can
gonna
can we
happen with
can we
this.
not call them black holes anymore?
No, they're holes of color.
Solar
PC,
systemic
alright?
racism.
Oh boy.
My God.
The galaxy shall claim its own.
Yeah, the Milky Way, right? So, okay, so honestly, with this article, they're talking about specific types of celestial bodies, like nebulas that they name. So, for instance, there's the Eskimo Nebula.
Yes.
Eskimo.
Yeah.
Eskimo. Yeah.
Oh,
go
how is
for it.
Eskimo racist? Eskimo is an Inuit term.
well,
it means snowshoe maker. It was created
I-
by the people that are called Eskimos.
I
Yeah.
I know, but it was the Eskimo Nebula, and they said that it was not okay.
widely viewed as a colonial term with a racist history imposed on the indigenous people of Arctic regions. Most official documents have moved away from its use. Citation: NASA blog.
It's not a
Right.
colonial term. It was
Well-
made by the indigenous people that it's allegedly offensive to.
Well, apparently, that's what they're trying to do now. So.
Well,
now
you
they're
know,
revisionist historians.
well,
Fuck
you know,
NASA.
everything's racist.
Everything. Yeah.
Has
apparently,
anyone
like
here
stars.
seen Avenue Q?
Of course.
Everybody's a little bit racist sometimes.
Yep. A little bit.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean we go around committing hate crimes.
True.
Yeah, but NASA, like, really? Are they renaming galaxies now?
Oh
What
boy.
Oh no.
actual
What's
hell?
going to happen because I called a star Eskimo?
Okay, first of all, the star's gonna get offended, and it's gonna write a 3,000-word letter to your manager. All right.
Okay,
Wow.
Karen. Like, nobody.
Yeah, a 300-letter
nobody is
page to the Daily
offended
Sun.
by this. Like, for real.
Daily
Who
Sun.
actually cares?
No. The Daily Planet.
My goodness gracious. Why?
Because racism is the kryptonite of our society.
No,
Because
this
racism is
the
a trending
universe
topic.
We're talking about.
Racism is a trending topic, so everyone has to get their hands in it.
Oh
Jesus,
God.
man.
Damn.
If
Were
the
there
galaxy
any
was
other
reclaimed-
names that they canceled over at NASA?
Oh,
Any other
God.
star names?
I don't know. At this, it's also they don't want to use the term Siamese twins galaxy.
Why?
Oh, really? Why?
Why?
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Isn't that exclusion? Isn't the fact that they want to use the name Siamese Twins Galaxy like an acknowledgement of Siamese twins? I'm trying to understand this from the woke lens. Like, isn't it not inclusive to not have a name like that?
I mean, if it offends one person, it offends one person too many. That's the woke lens, in a
Yeah.
By the
nutshell.
way, guys,
So either way, NASA's screwed because either it's inclusive or it's exclusive.
Pretty
Right,
much.
so I have to say, like, this is not satire. This is not the Babylon Bee. This is the government website of NASA itself.
NASA.
Actually,
Yeah, that's what
NASA,
I
your
was-
job is science and space exploration, not keeping people's feelings in check.
like,
So
I don't think
Wow.
most companies' job is keeping feelings in check unless you're
Yeah.
like a psychologist company. I could
Well,
see
Yeah, but they're
psychology.
scientists.
Or like a
They're
therapist.
scientists.
This
They're
is
supposed to be
NASA,
finding
though.
facts.
I could
not
see
feelings.
This is
psychology
nuts.
today, like making a point about this, but like freaking NASA. Yeah, I know.
No, definitely not NASA.
wow.
Who the
Like,
fuck
they
cares what you
actually
call the stars?
The
I
stars
could point to
care,
the North
Leo.
Star and I could
The
point to
star-
the North Star and decide that that's Leo Aries, and no one has to listen to me. No one cares.
The stars
Well-
care, Leo. They have feelings, even though they're inanimate
Aw.
objects that exist to serve the universe. They have feelings.
What's next?
I don't know.
Oh.
Are they gonna express their rage at us by throwing us, giving us meteor strikes?
I guess.
Yes.
That would be more newsworthy than this bullshit.
You know, this. I think this is exactly the subplot of Final Fantasy VII. I'm not really sure, but the stars got mad at us, so they
The
attacked
stars
us.
got mad at us.
I think that actually checks out. That you think, and looking at it a bit more. But in light of all
Right.
this, though, can I just say, if our hope is not with NASA, then our hope for future space exploration, space discovery, and the naming of stars will have to lie with Daddy Elon and SpaceX.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
What about
know-
Trump's Space Force? Don't forget the Space Force.
Oh,
Yeah.
What if
Space
Hell
Force.
yeah,
What if-
Space Force.
what if they just start their own brand of NASA and call it ASIN?
That's
Oh.
ASA.
God. Actually, no. Honestly, I'd either join SpaceX or Trump Space Force, or better yet, Japan is planning to make a space force of its own, and we might fly there with Gundams.
Yes.
That'd be kind of funny if they do that.
Fantastic.
You know what's ironic is that the Pentagon, whose entire purpose is to protect the country, has done more to confirm alien life than NASA has.
Wow, really?
They did that back in April. Remember, like when aliens existed, the Pentagon literally just flat out said, "Yep, these are UFOs. These are aliens."
Really?
Okay, dude, they did. Yeah, we talked about this on our podcast.
I probably missed it. Then.
Well, no one cared because of Corona-chan was ravaging the planet. So
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Interesting.
the government was like, "Yep, here we go." Aliens.
You know, I really hate how we introduced the Murder Hornet and Alien Arc into this season of Earth, and we just did nothing to develop it.
right? Yeah.
It's a lost potential for the world. That's what it is.
No one bought that DLC pass. That's the
I did.
problem.
I did. I was down for it. I was like, Murder Hornets, sign me up. Like, I'm ready to just unleash them.
Hell yeah, right? Why not?
Why not? Right?
Bring it on.
Bring it on.
They decided that it was too unbalanced.
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, it kills off any like native stinging insects as well. So,
It does,
Yeah.
yeah. They kill honeybees, unfortunately.
Yeah.
they kill honeybees. They kill lesser wasp. They kill lesser hornets. They kill
They
everything.
also kill humans.
Yeah.
Hence
That's
the
it.
name.
Yeah.
Kind of a problem.
Yeah.
But I mean, the aliens, man. We could have let the aliens go at least.
Dude, the aliens!
Yeah,
I
we could have at least
know.
seen where they go with that. I mean,
Okay,
sure, it's
okay.
unbalanced, but
Okay, honest question here. Would you shag an alien if you had the chance?
A shag? What do you mean?
Depends
By,
on what the alien looks like.
Yeah, it depends. It
I mean-
depends on the alien.
you
What
mean
what an
consensual stuff? You
Okay,
just-
If it's an amorphous blob, no.
okay, then here's the other question. Would an alien shag a furry?
Yes.
I
Uh,
don't know. You'd have
Yes,
to.
they would.
I don't know.
How do
I
we
think you
know?
have to-
They didn't release the aliens.
I don't
that's
know.
true.
Maybe, I don't
I
know.
think you have to do some sort of old interpretive dance or a mating ritual to entice the alien to go. Counting
A
on language
mating
barriers and so
ritual?
on.
What the
You have to make sure you yef just the right way.
Oh my god.
You have to
what
play
the
a
hell are we
puzzle
talking
game
about?
to boost your stats and then talk to the girl.
No. You have to get her
Okay.
like up, and then and then the chance for a shag will open up.
Hey,
Buy
Joel.
her a present, and if it's not the right present, you lose out on the opportunity for the rest of the game.
Wow.
Hey,
yeah.
hey, Joel. I think this is a perfect time for an overlay.
What do you think? What do you got in mind? Shall we
The-
have
You know which one I was thinking.
Clown World?
Yes.
Well,
Ah, damn it! It covers
Honestly,
my face.
Correct. That's it. That's where we are.
Man. At this rate, like, I'm just expecting dinosaurs to erupt from like some subterranean layer that hasn't been untouched by the oils industry and just like destroy all of the oil rigs.
Don't. Okay. Well, don't give 2020
Don't jinx
any
it.
more ideas. Because shit's already been bonkers. Like, you don't want to get into that.
yeah.
I think we can go down a million rabbit holes trying to figure this mess out, but
Could
But
be an
I
asteroid,
guess
it
the
could
first
be
thing we do have to
dinosaurs,
deal
could be
with is,
anything.
and now, are the constellations going to be Karens? I
Oh
don't know,
boy.
because they were not named correctly.
No, they're gonna be Kyles. They're gonna beat
Ah.
us up because we made fun of them.
Really, Kyle's.
I don't know,
Meanwhile,
man.
God's up in the office, frantically searching for the reset button.
Yeah,
Nah, I
guess
think
so.
we're either going to experience like a massive solar flare or a meteor strike, or I don't know, if their fury is going to be brought upon this world.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we need a hard reset.
Yeah, maybe.
I
It's just too
mean,
crazy.
you could say whatever the stars are gonna do to us might be of cosmic proportions.
Damn right.
Well, it depends.
Speaking
Are
of stars,
they gay stars or like?
they're gonna get their revenge for us calling them Eskimos.
Well, you got to make sure you gender them properly. If these stars get all offensive now. Oh my
Oh wow.
goodness! Can't be having that.
I can sense a good amount of potential memes to come out of this.
I could as well.
Unfortunately, the current meme has to do with Umbrella Academy, so I think we gotta wait a month.
Oh god.
Umbrella Academy, isn't that X-Men knockoff?
Pretty much. I don't know. I haven't seen the show. My favorite meme about that show is like literally a bunch of umbrellas blowing in a hurricane, and it's like the umbrellas on the way to their academy or something. I don't know. I haven't seen the show.
That sounds like a thing for
I
a plot
prefer
for a
Umbrella
Mary Poppins
Corporation.
movie. Honestly, I think that sounds like a plot from Mary Poppins movie.
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
So yeah, I guess. Ooh, look at that. I guess that is that for this week. Wow, what a bunch of crazy, don't you guys think? Like, sure, it had its up and slow moments, but we managed to knock this one out.
At this rate, like, are we gonna be able to handle any more crazy, Jolt?
I don't know, man. This is the current year. We have to, otherwise,
Choice, yeah.
Oh yeah. Otherwise, none of us can see the Netflix documentary of 2020 that'll air on December 31st, 2020.
Oh God, I cannot even wait for a documentary about 2020. So it should be absolutely.
I'm telling you that Netflix probably is already doing it, and they probably have a release date pretty soon after 2020 ends.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
probably.
It'll be all about bringing.
Dude, can you believe the Mayans were off by only 8 years?
Maybe.
Yeah, well, now they have to live to see their failed prophecy. But hey, this is the time we live in, so yeah, it'll be a crazy decade. You're right. So yeah, I guess that's that though. So this is all we have for the week. Who'd like to close up the show and like the summation of the current news cycle and so forth? Just make a closing statement one by one. Who'd like to start?
Okay, I'll do it. So Dogpatch is an idiot. The Canadians who make Arthur are idiots. NASA's an idiot, and I skipped one.
Epic Games.
Amen.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I wouldn't say I'd be cheering for them, but yeah. All right, so next up, Earthpower. Have you got anything?
Yeah, thanks for having me again, and yeah, pretty much it. I enjoyed my time today here, so it was a lot of fun.
Great, good. Yeah, as always, my pleasure. No dragons, please.
Yeah, thanks for having me again. And furry raiders, make sure that the cancel culture doesn't get to the uwu.
No, we must have our
Precious
uwus.
Uru.
We must have them all. They will not take it away from us. And Avira.
Ow! Yes.
$350.
Fantastic show. I love you guys. Amazing. Yeah, this was super fun, and hope to see you guys again next week.
Indeed. And of course, at the end, as I always say, thanks for guys tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this as much as we did in the production of the show. It's always a lot of fun to keep you guys, informed and entertained, as we always do. Our episodes, as always, are found on Podbean, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher. More later on, as we are contemplating BitChute and further down the line. And that is us. That is it for the week. Farewell, and until next time.